What's going on, everybody? John Graves Kayak Fishing here. So I hit the inshore last week looking for the Silver King tarpon, and I absolutely came up empty. I did not see one sight of them. But as I launched from Swoop Park there in New Smyrna Beach, close to Ponce Inlet, I found myself totally captivated in the early morning hours and sunrise of watching a dolphin train a juvenile. It was absolutely one of the most nature things that I have ever witnessed. Now, I think most anglers will agree that the sight of a dolphin is somewhat of a double-edged sword. On one side of the blade, if dolphins are there, then fish will be there. Dolphins just can't call up Uber Eats, man. They have to go on the hunt, and they are getting down with it. On the other side of that blade is that if dolphins around, most of our prize fish that we like to go after, reds, snook, speckled trout, tarpon, well, they will be on a super high alert status. So the success of catching fish in that location, much less your limit, might be like absolute zero. So I then yacked myself back into the cove, and I was absolutely tossing everything that locals had been suggesting to toss, things that they had found success with, things that I thought would absolutely kill it, and I came up nothing. That was until I turned around, I grabbed my SJ833 that's rigged up literally for bass fishing with this right here, a Johnson beetle spin. Yep, the one that you would throw for crappie, big panfish, bass, in freshwater, but flounder, boom, I got hit, and it was amazing. Within 20 minutes, I had my limit. So, having literally no way to properly harvest them and keep them, I released all of them back into the water. But this week, we have something fun to do. I'm building a custom rod designed specifically for going out and targeting flounder inshore. We're gonna pair that up with these guys right here, the Johnson Beetle Spin. Let's build it, let's hit the water, and let's see if we can't get on that limit once again. So if you're into rod builds and odd lures and inshore action, hit that subscribe button right there and follow along. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Flounder. Let's talk about a true sleeper in the custom rod building world. That's this one right here, the IS701 medium light mud hole color series rod blank. Don't let the price tag on these things fool you. These are true gluttons for punishment and absolute workhorses. Don't take my word for it. I came back from the Houston Fishing Show, and literally you could ask just about any Texas or Louisiana wade guide out there what rod they hand to their clients, and they will say this one right here. Why? Because they are strong enough to put up with the fights and strong enough to put up with the rookie mistakes, yet still light enough and sensitive enough so that that client's going to go out there and have a very enjoyable day on the water. So we're going to pair that up with the American Tackle Microwave Airwave guide set right here. There is no rings in here. What's that mean? Lightweight, durable performance, zero ring loss. And that's what you want, that's what I want out there on the water. For the reel seat, we're gonna go with the American Tackle PFS Ergonomic Swell. It's very comfortable, it's very secure, and check this out. We're gonna match this American Tackle reel seat up with the Fuji nubbins. Boom, one in the rear and one in the forward. It's gonna be awesome. Call it the Flounder Pounder or whatever you want. This rod is gonna be ready to put in some work. Let's build it. Let's have some fun. Let's get started. The weekend It's just a couple days away. Let's get busy. Good Saturday morning, everybody. John Graves Kayak Fishing here. We are headed up to Ponce Inlet. I'm going to meet Todd. I've got both of the iTrek 11s. Speaking of iTrek Hobie 11s, strictly sailing kayak located in Blue Ash, Ohio. What were you doing in 1978, I asked. You know, ironically, I'm on the North Dixie Highway. As far south as I am, I'm on the North Dixie Highway. And if I keep headed north on the North Dixie Highway, I will eventually make it to Jungle Gyms in Fairfield, Ohio. That's amazing, which isn't far from Strictly Sail and Kayak located in Blue Ash, Ohio. What were you doing in 1978? Let's go catch some flounder today. I like to hydrate myself, hydrate my reels. Helps keep some of that salt off of them. Flounder. Well, there we go. On the Para-Lite. Boom. It's not slot though. Get back in there. This just performed flawlessly, folks. This is a custom rod that I built specifically for one reason, and that was to catch those flat, tasty fish we find here in Florida inshore waters called the flounder. This is a rod that I'm going to call the Para-Lite. Para, from the scientific name for the flounder of Para-Lichthus, and light because it only weighs 3.2 ounces, making it super easy to sling all day long, not wearing you out like a lot of those sometimes heavier saltwater rods can do. I started out with a 7-foot rod. It's a fast action. The medium light power, it makes it perfect for keeping little small hooks like that pinned to those bony mouths of the flounder, yet with enough meat and potatoes to bring even the bigger fish on board with you. I have it outfitted with a very lightweight American tackle. Airwave microwave guide set improves your distance, improves your accuracy, which is important when you're around mangroves and such. The American Tackle PFS ergonomic, very comfortable spinning reel seat with a Fuji nubbin up forward and a Fuji nubbin in the rear, an American Tackle matching fighting butt right there. I chose to go with all of this to keep it super, super lightweight, strong, and responsive. This is it, the Para-Lite from John Graves Kayak Fishing. Because you really want to rule the flats and control the strike every time. Thanks everybody for tuning in to John Graves Kayak Fishing. I really, really do appreciate it. You know what they say, hit that subscribe button and tell all your friends. If you're into kayak fishing here in Central Florida, using all kinds of funky lures, really did a good job at catching those flounder with the Johnson beetle spin, believe it or not. And this one right here, the mini chatterbait from Z-Man. And that right there is from Big Bite Baits. This is a great inshore lure right there for flounder. Appreciate it, everybody. Have a great one. I'll talk to you soon.